I'm not a personal participant in this, but I'm very aware of it, clearly. And it's really changed the game on how artists are being paid. I don't think that this is, obviously, I think OnlyFans has probably done a very good thing for the porn, the adult entertainment, the nudes sort of economy. Obviously, women are and guys are making a substantial amount of money off of this monthly, and that is going to be stifled a little bit. So I gotta say, a lot of the reporting on this is kind of not good. A lot of people just apparently didn't do the research and literally just go to if you go to OnlyFans and then put /AUP, it's acceptable use terms, use policy. I got this because I talked to a couple of people I know who do this. So I got information from them and they sent me this because this is what OnlyFans sent them. So if you're an OnlyFans, you most likely got this sent to you. The main thing was a lot of people were talking about, oh, there's no more porn. No more nudes. Well, here's the thing is no more porn, correct. But you can still do nudes. So this is the actual statement from them. Do not upload, post, or display content on OnlyFans that, and then we go to section D. Let's go to section D for dick. Shows, promotes, advertises, or refers to sexually explicit conduct. Sexually explicit conduct is actual or simulated sexual intercourse, so can't be fucking, including genital to genital, oral to genital, anal to genital, oral to anal, between person of any sex. If you're not watching this, you should watch it because of just the facial expressions of me reading this. When I first read this, I was dying laughing because it's just so funny to read corporate speak for sex. And it does make it seem a lot worse when it's like sexual intercourse, genital to genital, oral to genital, anal to genital, oral to anal, between person of any sex. Next one, actual or simulated masturbation. No more of that. All right, here we go. Any exhibition of the anus or genitals of any person which is extreme or offensive. You should definitely be watching this to see my reaction, but motherfucker, what does that mean? What? Anus or genitals of any person which is extreme or offensive. I'm sure a lot of Christians think fucking sex is offensive, or religious people think sex is offensive before marriage. So there we go. That goes under that one. So I don't know. So I guess maybe no 2 girls, 1 cup. None of that sort of shit, apparently. If you like that, there you go. Actual or simulated material depicting bodily fluids commonly secreted during sexual conduct. So no cum allowed to be in any of the pictures or videos. Simulated, actual or simulated. So you can't even use fake cum. Bodily fluids commonly secreted during sex. It's just so funny to read these things. It's like, what? Someone had to sit down with a bunch of lawyers and like come up with the exact wording for this. Like, I'm sure someone like from the page, which I'll get into why this is all happening. Someone had to sit down and be like, all right, no masturbation, no crazy things with your anus, or genitals, no fucking, no oral, no box eating, no eating the booty like groceries. How do we write this so that it's legally binding? I got an idea. No simulated or actual masturbation. We kept that one pretty clean. Any exhibit of the anus, genitals, or person in an extreme or defensive way. Whoever came up with that, just fucking good lawyer on you. Bodily fluids commonly secreted during sexual conduct. That one might top the cake because they basically got everything up in that one. Wait, can you? You can't sweat. Found the loophole. All right, anyone who sweats, no working out. That is, you do sweat unless you do sweat during sexual conduct unless you're that guy who was friends with Jeffrey Epstein, the prince. Now, the main reason this is happening is because OnlyFans was trying to get another round of funding. But on top of it, as we saw with the hub, I think it may have been December last year, but it was definitely led into early this year. The hub got destroyed. There's no more credit card payments or anything like that. It's all crypto over there. And kind of the same thing happening. Obviously, it was way worse. There was reasons because of bad videos that were on the hub, so I'm not going to disagree with what happened or the reasoning for why it happened. I disagree it happening. I don't disagree for the reason it happened or the reasoning for why they want it to happen. But we have a statement from MasterCard that came out on April 4th, 2021. So April 4th, 2021, and OnlyFans came out 2 months later and made the statement that they're getting rid of sexual content. Every day, our teams use a combination of technology and best practices to monitor and protect our network and all who interact with it. Long ago, we established the rules and standards that govern the use of our payment network. Chief among these is that we do not or will not permit merchants to engage in unlawful activity on our network. For all the investments we have made, there's still more work to be done. That's why today we are taking an even more active stance against the potential of unauthorized or illegal adult content. This starts by ensuring there are strong content control measures on sites where our products are accepted, enhancing requirements for adult content, preventing anonymous content. If anyone doesn't realize, MasterCard, Discover, Visa, and I think there's one more, they basically control anything that's paid for on the internet because you have to use their credit cards, unless crypto. This is why I love crypto, is because you can buy anything with it, basically. I don't love crypto because you can buy fucking kitty porn. That's not the fucking point. The whole fucking point is I don't have fucking MasterCard sticking up my ass being like, can't buy that. Yeah, person who's running MasterCard today, chooses not to let me buy this. Fuck you. I'm going to pay for it anyways. Not a good thing that I'm saying this during this article, but that's my point. Enhancing requirements for adult content and preventing anonymous content. This month, we are extending our existing specialty merchant registration requirements. Specialty merchants, so porn websites. The banks that connect merchants to our networks will need to certify that the seller of adult content has effective controls in place to monitor, block, and where necessary, take down all illegal content, which fully agree with. It's MasterCard. If I was MasterCard, I wouldn't want anything to do with that. I wouldn't want to deal with that anyways. You might ask, why now? In the past few years, the ability to upload content to the internet has become easier than ever, especially at 4K. All EDP content 4K. All someone needs is a smartphone and a Wi-Fi connection. Now our requirements address the risks associated with this activity. And that starts with strong content controls measured and clear, unambiguous, and documented consent. Our update requirements include documented age and identification verification for all people depicted and those uploading the content, which I'm pretty sure OnlyFans already has to do. Content review process prior to publication. That is really, really, really what I think is going to be the real problem. How the fuck are you supposed to process all that fucking content prior to its publication? Because theoretically, with this statement, you would have to have someone, or there have to be a review process every time you sent a photo to someone on OnlyFans. Like that, this is where we're starting to get compliant resolution process that addresses illegal or non-consensual content within 7 business days. completely fine with. Appeal process allowing for any person depicted to request their content be removed, which also completely good with. My only thing is the content review process prior to publication. How? If girls are making millions of dollars off this shit, there's no way they're, well, I guess you could have some whales in there, but content, some AI that's absolute shit. We already know how good it is on fucking Google. Some shit AI is just going to be fucking reviewing the process of how good my titties are. Like, what? Not my titties, but you know what I mean. Like, fuck. What's going on here? So MasterCard, absolute fucking savages. God, we're in fucking 50 minutes. Wow, I'm doing pretty fucking good on this episode. All by myself, except my nose is fucking sucks. You know what it is? It's because my voice is so, I don't know if you call it raspy or not, but I can feel my fucking nose vibrating every time I talk. God damn it. I don't know what the reason for that is, but there are some, I guess there are alternatives for OnlyFans. From what I've gotten from people I know who do it or do that sort of stuff, it's not necessarily that much, or at least the people I talk to, it's not really that much of a problem because it's not like they were doing that much sexually explicit content. But there was one person who was doing that, so they're gonna get fucked by it. So they're gonna have to figure out something else. But I think what it can work as is, this is an idea I pitched. OnlyFans can be like an onboarding site, so you can give nudes and stuff there. But then if you want like more explicit content, fucking Snapchat or whatever, so you can just pay for that. So obviously everyone wants a seamless thing, so everything's just like all in one fucking platform that I can't disagree with. But I think it can still be used as a platform for onboarding people to other stuff. So if you get them to see your nudes and they like it, then you can get them to use something else for more explicit content. I don't think OnlyFans is just going to disappear out of nowhere. Clearly, people are still going to sell nudes on there. Probably a good majority of them were just taking pictures they used to post on Instagram, but a lot more scantily clad. So I don't think OnlyFans is going to go away. I think they're going to lose a substantial amount of revenue, clearly, but we'll just see what happens after October. One thing that came up, though, is I think Tyga came out with his OnlyFans not that long ago, at the beginning of this year, but we have an announcement from Tyga. It's called My Star. Tyga deletes OnlyFans account, set to launch his own platform called My Star. Today, multi-platinum artist and entrepreneur Tyga deletes his OnlyFans account amidst the headlines in the past 24 hours and prepares to launch his own innovative platform, MyStar, for the current and new wave of content creators. Slated for full release by October, as of today, users can visit mystar.com to apply for membership. My real problem with this stuff is like, what are we doing? Like, at a certain point, are we just gonna stop? Like, bro, it sounds like someone's fucking beating their yeet above me. What the fuck's going on? Hopefully you can't fucking hear it, but I'm listening to it. It's very distracting. It's great that it's happening during the OnlyFans segment also. The yeet is being yeeted. Skeet is whatever. Tyga is set to expand his digital business portfolio and offer a new platform that allows users the creative freedom they desire in response to OnlyFans banning sexually explicit videos coming October. This platform will only take 10% from creators, rather than 20% that OnlyFans takes. In addition to subscription content, creators will have the ability to sell NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain. Didn't see that fucking coming. I don't have a problem with that, but how about we deal with the OnlyFans thing first, because that's a hard enough fucking thing to deal with, as well as features relevant to the music industry. Tyga is partnered with the creative director, Travis Scott, there we go, committed to providing a platform for a widely variety of creators to monetize their content. My Star is currently featuring artwork by Dutch-Brazilian visual artist known as one of the pioneers of the internet art. I don't know if you should sign up for this or not, but go ahead if you want. I'm not going to recommend it. I'm really just talking about it because I just think it's funny that I think it's hilarious that people underestimate how hard it is to make something like that. Like, it's not as easy just to make a website or an app where this is even possible. Also, OnlyFans isn't even the OnlyFans app doesn't even have nudes or sexual content on it because Apple won't let it happen. I have Discord, and some of the Discords I'm in, I just can't fucking go in because it's just not possible. Like, Apple doesn't allow it. So at a certain point, this is just going to continue to happen. It's not like we're going to stop. People are going to keep hating. I agree there shouldn't be illegal content. There shouldn't be non-consensual stuff. But for the people who want to do this stuff, what the fuck? Let it happen. Clearly, it's a $1 billion industry. Like, what the fuck?